So in this video we will perform a database connection between our project and our local MySQL database. First of all, we have to add some dependencies to our POM file. So first dependency is the JPA dependency. I will add my database dependency at the bottom of my dependencies section. So Spring Framework boot starter data JPA, and we also have to have dependency for MySQL. So it's the dependency for MySQL, so we can just refresh our project. It's importing dependencies. What is it? Jakarta. Yeah, click OK. Okay, so our dependencies. Now the project. I'm gonna create some kind of this architecture or structure for the project. So we need a couple of modules or packages into our project. So first of all, I'm gonna add a new package called model. I'm gonna move car over there, so just cut and paste, and I'll do exactly the same for user. Okay, and now I'm gonna log into my local database by Workbench. And there are some databases which are already here, but I'm gonna create a new one. So just so create database MyDB, very sophisticated name. Okay, the database is here, that's enough for now. You can minimize it and go back to the car. First of all, this is gonna be our table. Car is gonna be the table in our database, so I'm just gonna add here entity. Okay. And because it's entity, it has to consist attribute ID, and I will provide automatically generated ID for this very table. And of course we have to provide some getters and setters. So alt insert getters and setters for our ID. Okay, that's enough. Now we have to provide a configuration for the connection with our database. So our package consists folder, maybe not the package, the main folder consists of folder resources, and here's the application properties folder. We have to add bunch of options here, bunch of the options. I've prepared it just here to make it quicker. Yes. So this is our database, but the name of the database was MyDB. The driver and the password credentials. We can use root credentials to connect with database, but sometimes it creates issues, so it's always better to use not a root account to connect with database. So in my case, I think it was new user. Yeah, new user. New user, and password is 12345. 12345. Later on I will show you how to hide this type of data. Okay, and I think that's it. Let me try to run the application. Okay, server is running. So go back to Workbench. Schemas, MyDB, tables car. So we've successfully added a new table to our database. Okay, so now if I want to add another table, I will just stop the server and I'll do exactly the same for user. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Here's my user and getter and setter for ID and the ID property. Okay, and I want this and that. So run the application once again. Workbench, refresh, and we've got another table user. So that's it for this video. In the next video we'll perform CRUD operations on those two tables.